Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this game started, right? Let's get the show moving. It is my pleasure and honor to begin this program with a living copywriting legend, Mr. Bob Bly.
Hey guys, good to be together with all you. A little sentimental, a little sad, but I'm so glad that Carline, that you did this. So I know we have limited time, so I'm going to go right into the three things. Number one, who was Clayton to me? What happened to me is I had years been in copywriting, and I heard his name, but I wasn't that aware of him. And one day I got a call from one of the large financial newsletter publishers in Florida saying, could you come down and help us with email marketing? Clayton Makepeace recommended you. And Clayton and I had never met. We really never talked. So I got there, and that was the first time I met him. So step one was I met him. Step two was immediately, and I'm sure you've all experienced this, I liked him. I liked him a lot. He was likable for many reasons, but part of it was just some people have an inherent charisma in them. I have the opposite, but he did, and I immediately liked him for multiple reasons. Then quickly, even that day, working at the publisher on various promotions and discussions, it immediately went above like to admiration. I said, this guy is amazing. And I know a lot of you here the same way. You're amazing. And then, it went to the final step, which remains today. I was in awe of him. I think there, are only a little group of people who are at his level, and you could question whether anybody's at this level, or if not, there aren't that many. And he was beyond great. So that was my relationship. Now, what I learned from him, of course, like all of you guys, many things, but two in particular. He and I worked on one tabloid together, and he was, I guess, the creative director, and I was the copywriter. And I learned two important techniques that I hadn't been using before. One was my tabloids or magalogs all had headlines at the top, but he, above the headline, had a pre-head, and it was always a credibility pre-head. Here's one from the promotion we wrote. Years of, and this is his copy, years of clinical data reported in medicine's most prestigious peer-reviewed journals, prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt, : And then I said to him, why do you do that there? We have on page 9, we start to get into the credibility. And he said, because people are skeptical and you need to disarm their credibility immediately. And he taught me what I now call, I don't know if he called it, a credibility pre-head, technique I now always use in almost everything I do. So that was incredibly valuable to me, and I did not know it before I met him. And the second one, I looked at some of the copy he had edited for the front page and the inside front page of our tabloid, and I looked at the bullets and I said, Clayton, these don't really have to do with anything about the product or the benefits. A lot of them, they reads like a table of contents to the tabloid. And he said to me very simply, he says, before the tabloid can sell them on the dietary supplement, you have to sell them on reading the tabloid, which was an idea I had never thought of. But the first step is not just to get attention, but to sell the person on I thought I turned that down, on wanting to read the promotion. And, I adapted that now to everything I do. In terms of how he made an impact on me, many ways, but here's the one that stands precious now. I think, and I don't know if you guys all agree with me or disagree, I think there's a lot of egomania in copywriting and internet marketing today. There are all these new people that I've never heard of claiming to be the god of copywriting or the god of internet marketing. Clayton was the god of copywriting, and he was so humble. He never said any of these things that these other guys said. You have these people, a lot of these people are big hat no cattle. Well, in comparison, Clayton owned a cattle ranch the entire size of Texas. And plus, he was one of my favorite people in the world. And like you guys, I really miss him.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you very much. Credibility pre-head, I saw you guys caught that. That was a classic Clayton move, and you're absolutely right. That is gold, setting up that pre-head so that it can sort of go right into that headline. That's perfect. I remember that package you worked with Bob, with Clayton also, Bob, the vision package that you guys worked on together. That was part of that team. I was kind of hiding behind the background.
I didn't see you. I didn't know that.
You didn't see me because it was a vision package. I got you. All right. Thank you so much, Bob. I really appreciate you starting it off for us. Thank you for coming.